Karen, can I just talk to you about something? Emily, what is it? Okay, I'm very busy. Yeah, for sure. You called me like 15 times last night. Yeah, you didn't answer, Emily. Well, it was like midnight, so no, I didn't answer. Well, as your manager, Emily, I had a very important question to ask you, and you didn't make yourself available. So what was so important that you couldn't answer the phone? I was asleep. Anyway, Karen, I just wanted to say that that's like super inappropriate. Can you not do that? Excuse me? Look, if you call me and I don't answer, just leave a message and I'll get back to you, or I'll talk to you when I'm next in work. Please don't call me 15 times in a row, especially like that late at night. Emily, I have never been spoken to by an employee like this. My job is incredibly important, Emily, and you are part of this team. So if I have a question, I expect you to make yourself available to answer. It's not that difficult. You've come in to moan about how I called you 15 times, when if you just answered the phone once, there wouldn't be a problem here. That's not really the point, Karen. I just wanted to say that it's inappropriate for you to basically hound me while I'm at home. And what was so important that you had to get an answer immediately at midnight? Oh, it was very important. Okay, enlighten me. What was it? Well, you know. No, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Well, I couldn't find the stapler. What? Well, I couldn't find the stapler and I needed to do my handover, and I remembered you used it last, so I called you 15 times to ask you where the stapler was at midnight. I need to lie down in a dark room. Oh, Karen, it's been crazy out there all day.
If it's so crazy out there, Emily, why are you in here talking to me?
Look, there's like an hour left of my shift. Is there any way I could go on my break now?
Thank you, Emily. I'm perfectly capable of organising my staff's breaks. Not that it's any of your business, but Beth's just gone on her break, so you'll have to wait.
Beth's only been here for an hour, Karen. That's not fair. I've been meaning to have a chat with you about this. Emily, I'm the manager. I will be responsible for breaks and such, okay? So your input is actually not required. So I get to go back out there absolutely shattered because I've done 9 hours without a break. Beth comes in, says hi to one table and goes on a break. No, that isn't fair. Emily, I think that's your own responsibility to be managing your efforts so that you can get through a whole shift. Yeah, with a break, which I have not had. Well, you can go when Beth gets back. How long's she gonna be? Well, I just sent her, so she'll be an hour. Karen, I'm done in an hour. Well, there you go. What a lovely break. You get to finish. Well, I'm not gonna go back out and do my last hour, Karen. I'm exhausted. I haven't eaten. I've been here since 8 a.m. Emily, you can't refuse to work. I just did. Look, you've got tables out there to serve, okay? I think it's best you get over this tiredness. Maybe we need to look at a lifestyle change so that you're not so exhausted for no reason. Do you know what? What I'm going to do instead? I'm going to go let all my tables know that they'll be dealing with Karen from now on, and I'm going home for a nice bubble bath. Enjoy the regular on table 7 with all the special orders, Karen. Emily, do not threat Shiori. Hey, Karen, do you have some time to talk? No, sorry, it's just about my availability going into September. Well, that doesn't matter, Emily, does it? Because you're full-time and fully flexible. Well, not from September. I'm not sure why you'd be changing your availability, Emily, because I took you on full-time. Full-time, fully flexible. Yeah, I know, Karen. Remember we talked, though, that I was going to go back to school in September, like a couple nights a week. Oh, you were serious? Yeah, so I've managed to get a few night classes. I did try and make sure that it was the quiet nights, so you can have someone else do them, but basically I'm not going to be able to work after 4 on a Monday and a Wednesday. Oh, so when you said fully flexible, you lied. You just lied straight to my face. No, Karen, I didn't know I was going back then, and I've tried to make it as easy as possible. Well, it would just be much easier if you weren't going back to school at all, Emily. You could just be fully flexible, dedicate your time to the pub. That would be easiest. Karen, it's 2 nights a week. You can make those my days off, and I'll work all weekend. It's not a problem. I don't know. I would just prefer all the staff to have full flexibility, because then I don't get stressed doing the rota. Like, look, next Wednesday, I need someone to close, and now you can't do Wednesdays. Yeah, no, I can't do it, actually. Every member of staff has to have full flexibility, or I can't cope. Karen, I can close next Wednesday. This is just going into September. Then why are you telling me now, if it's not relevant now? Karen, I was just trying to give you some notice so that you could plan. I just don't understand, Emily. It's so overwhelming. Actually, I'm going to take a mental health day. You can run the night. I'm getting out of here. Okay, Emily, if you go take your hour now, I'll see you back here at 2. Okay? I did only start 2 hours ago though, and I'm here till close, so can I have my break a bit later? No, Emily, it's very busy later, okay? We're gonna need you on the floor, working hard. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 hours of a 12-hour shift, have a break, and come back and do 9 hours without a break. Yes, Emily, welcome to hospitality. Okay, whatever. I'll see you in an hour, Karen. Where are you going, Emily? On my break? Yes, I know that. Where are you going for your break? Oh, I'm gonna go meet my mum. She's in town, so I'm just gonna go have lunch with her. Emily, have you never worked in hospitality before? I don't know why you're doing this. Sorry, is there a problem with that? Yes. What if we need you? Well, I'm on my break, so why would you need me? It might get very busy, okay? I might need to pull you off of your break. Okay, but then I would have to like restart my break and do it again. Why would you have to do that? Because I'm working for 12 hours. I need a full uninterrupted hour break. So why don't I just leave and then you can't interrupt it and then we don't reset this whole game every time that it's busy? Emily, that's not how it works. You need to be on the premises in case we need you for emergencies. No, you don't. I know you want me here so that you can pull me off my break and then not finish off my break for the rest of the 9 hours, but I'm gonna go out, have my full hour, and come back and finish my shift because I'm allowed to. Emily, you're not allowed to leave the premises. Says who? The manager, okay? You're not the governing authority on breaks, Karen. This is very unprofessional of you, Emily. I hope you know that. I don't know that, but if I did, I wouldn't care.